What if we could tell you everything? The entire history of the world.
Oh yes, it was a cover-up from the beginning.
Bold. We'll show you everything you need to know.
In a millionth of 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 a second.
The first stars are born.
Just a few hours before he died, he told an interviewer that he hoped to die before she did.
11th grade, Mark became involved in the Jesus movement.
Hawaii looking for the good light.
There were many witnesses to a strange light in the sky.
Up to 1.25 miles from ground zero.
He became somewhat of a loner.
I'm here to make sure that his name was Mark Chapman.
In many cases, basic structures remained intact. However, people had started their return, and the task of reconstruction began.
Some elements had to be created another way.
20 landen hebben nu bijgedragen aan een project.
The area completely devastated was less than 2 square miles compared to
Chile, een klein eilandje in de Nijl dat in het Stuwmeer is verdwenen.
Naar buiten gebracht van een priester van koninklijke bloede.
He was limp. He had blood coming outside of his mouth.
News of Lennon's death touched off a wave of shock and mourning around the world.
Suddenly there were these new beacons of light shining forth, pouring energy into the universe. Let there be light.
And we are humorists. We are, what are they, Laurel and Hardy, that's John and Yoko. And we stand a better chance under that guise, because all the serious people like Martin Luther King and Kennedy and Gandhi got shot.
What I saw, I've never seen before.
And the more we learn, the deeper the mystery becomes.
Why are we here? Where did we come from?
Others were earthquake resistant and stronger than most similar multi-story American buildings.
The killing took place last night as
One body was thrown up against the wall of the arroyo. The other one was half in and half out of the craft.
And understanding this one is hard enough. These are only some of the most abstract and difficult concepts there are.
13 years alive, that's the first time I'd ever seen anything like that. Nothing like a falling star.
And he said, can't you get this through your head? You never saw anything. You were not there. You don't know anything.
I mean, smarty pants, you weren't there 13.7 billion years ago.
They had no earlobes, they had 2 ear canals, 2 very small orifices for the nose.
He did his job well, faithfully, sometimes even beyond what we asked him to do.
Who came to New York a week ago.
Think of it like this. Imagine rush hour at Grand Central in New York City. They appear. They disappear. They race around at incredible speeds. It's pure chaos.
De vertegenwoordiger der Egyptische regering, Dr. Zakaria, die de werkzaamheden leidt, was zeer ingenomen met deze vondst.
Not only are they moving, but they're flying away from Earth at incredible speeds.
It would have been slightly smaller than Miami or San Diego, but larger than Dayton.
Dat het grote verzamelpunt is van de fabelachtige schatten van de oud-Egyptische cultuur.
The message at all for this decade, it was about family, it was about love and caring, and it was very tender.
Don't worry, this idea gives even the best minds in science a headache.
But the military admitted lying before to cover up something more secret.
Go to a state of infinite density and infinite temperature and infinite violence.
I know it happened. I know it was real.
And that was the thing that really set this apart from anything I'd ever seen before.
That's because conditions were so extreme.